Hello, this is Tanner. You're watching Shlama Show. Welcome to my video. Today I will be reading you an essay I wrote a little bit ago. One called The Man with No Hope. 4. The Man with No Hope. This is The Man with No Hope series, which is basically a scripted rant that I have every now and then. While the words are scripted, the feelings are very much real. I just want to write it down so I can remember. How do I survive? This is a question I think about constantly. I'm a man in this world that treats the mentally unstable like subhumans with no support. The medications that I take are increasingly expensive in a world where if I was in a country other than mine, I would have them mostly covered for due to a type of nationalized healthcare system. But what should I have? Who should I have? That voices in my head and mood swings probably won't affect me too much, but it's not like ADHD and bipolar disorder are that bad. It's literally a punishment comparable to being in a mental prison your whole life. No, that'd be crazy. And also due to far-right movements increasing more and more every year, every day, livelihood is also put into question. I'm disabled, diagnostic, and anti-fascist, unfortunately, so I cannot be Aryan. Although technically no one is Aryan, but hey, that requires logic, and far-right movements fundamentally cannot have logic. May I also mention my political leanings? I am an anarchist, and historically speaking, during times of crisis, it's not really good to be an anarchist. And seeing that every day with the way surveillance is popping up all around the country, especially around anarchists, and the extrajudicial killings of anti-fascists. Or, how about the fact that in about 5 to 10 years, the Earth will not be fixable, and we know this due to climate change, but continually do nothing but push it to the next bit of degeneration and disintegration that we can. But this time, they want the next generation to push it off, but this time we cannot push it off as the effects are starting to happen at rapid rates. As one side just denies and denies and denies that this climate change and the consequences are happening, and countless animals have been going extinct, and potential food shortages, and just lack of diversity and environment, all of this most likely leading to some kind of eco-fascism, which will genocide millions of people, and it all seems like this is kind of getting unavoidable. Yeah, I feel that. But how about some of the positive things? The positive countries are, some countries are starting to realize that citizens' overall well-being are fairly important, rather the citizens in those countries are. This results in projects to combat homelessness by building new homes, as it is just the human thing to do. Or the fact that some countries have almost 67% of people living in government housing, and they are happy as hell. Or the fact that happiness in general is going up. Sure, these last forever, it has been bad, but happiness is going up due to the things that I previously said, or due to just technological advances making our lives very easier to handle. Life is very stressful, but look at it this way. More and more people are agreeing that life is stressful, but it doesn't have to be this stressful. And more people are getting out on the streets doing whatever they can to make that so. The several successful strikes that have happened in the last few years and will continue to happen make me very optimistic about the goals and conditions improving. Or how most people in America agree that we are entitled to some kind of Medicare for all. Up to 2/3 of us, when polled upon, think this. Or how it's over like 70% of people want weed, or even other drugs, legalized, not just decriminalized. I mean, everybody does drugs. Yes, I say things are pretty bad, but are looking up for sure, and that is how I survive. Also, a lot of caffeine.